I remember exactly what it feels like to be a broke hairstylist because I was one for a lot of years. I remember the beginning of my career was such a struggle because I was living paycheck to paycheck. I couldn't afford to eat. I couldn't afford to pay my rent. I was apprenticing and I was working at this very ritzy downtown salon. And back then, minimum wage was only $8 an hour, and my paychecks didn't even pay for my parking. Like, that's how crazy it was. I debated quitting a few times, but I knew that there were people making money in the industry. I love the industry enough that I wanted to stay the course to figure out what it was that they were doing so that I could do it and so that I could make money doing something that I loved. If you're a stylist that is having trouble making ends meet, then this video is for you. I don't want you to just make ends meet. I want you to make a lot of money. Like, I'm talking mega money. I'm talking about 5 figures in part-time hours. This video is gonna be for you. If you like what you see or you have any questions about what you see, make sure to leave a comment down below. Hit the little subscribe too, because we release new videos every other week, and you ping that little bell and you'll get notified as soon as they go live. So let's get right into it. In this video, I have broken down the 5 easiest ways for you to make more money as a hairstylist. These are the 5 things that I focus on to turn on my income generating abilities, and it helped me to set myself free, essentially. The first thing I want you to do is focus on profit producing activities. It's something that makes you money. We live in a world where it's so easy to be busy. There's always something that needs to be done, and so it's easy for us to feel like we're always doing something and not understand why we aren't making any money. So what is a profit producing activity? It is doing a cut and color. It is pre-booking a client. It is selling some retail. It is getting some referrals. Anything like that is gonna make you money. What are some things that aren't gonna make you money? Chit-chatting with other stylists, gossiping with your friends, thinking about what you need to make for dinner, writing a shopping list. There's so many things that people fill their days with that don't make them money. Now, something like Instagram, it can go either way. Whenever I'm training a stylist, I tell them this. Are you using social media as a resource, or are you using it as a distraction? So many people just sit on Instagram all day and just scroll looking at people's greatest outfits and new recipes and new workout regimes. Like, okay, all that is very useful, but none of that's gonna make you any money. Maybe you're watching things like learning a new hair technique, connecting with new clients, connecting with existing clients. Then that is a valuable use of social media. So the first thing is do profit producing activities. At least 80% of your day should be doing something that's gonna generate you some money. The second thing I want you to focus on is pre-booking your income. Getting an existing client to come back to you is so much easier than going out to get a new client. So what it means to pre-book your income is your client has no idea when they need to see you next. So it's important to explain to them, hey, even though you're blonde, you may not have a ton of roots in 6 weeks, but you still need a toner, so we're gonna book you in. Or, hey, reds are super high maintenance. I can guarantee that you're probably gonna feel really drab in about a month's time. So let's get you in for a color refresh. Telling your clients how to maintain their style is key to pre-booking your income. So before everyone leaves, they need to be in your schedule for the next time. Also, head on over to nvenn.com to check out all of our products. You're going to love them all. They have the strength to style thick hair, and they are invisible enough that they can style fine hair. Third thing I want you to focus on is creating the unforgettable customer experience. When I first opened my salon, I was on this corner, there was another salon on this corner, there was another salon on this corner, and there was another salon on this corner, and then there was one down the street, and that was just in the one intersection. I had a salon right downtown, and there were hundreds of neighboring salons. So what would make someone come to me over going to them? It was the unforgettable customer experience. I developed a 13-step customer journey that every client would go through as soon as they walked through the doors, and the experience and quality was dependable. People don't really love surprises at the end of the day. They like things to be relatively consistent. So by having your own customer journey, ensure that you give people a consistent experience every time they're in to see you. The fourth thing I want you to focus on is retail. Retailing is the easiest way to make more money without doing any extra work. Every stylist should have multiple streams of income of some sort. So doing hair is one channel of revenue. Retailing is a second channel of revenue. And if you're doing your job properly, retailing is actually super easy. Your clients are your walking billboards. It is your job to teach your clients how to do their hair so that they know how to look and feel good until they get to see you next. I hear clients say all the time, it always looks good when I leave the salon, but not anymore after that. So let's say your client only comes once every 6 to 8 weeks. So they look good the day that they leave, maybe for the next day and maybe the day after because they haven't washed yet. Let's say a week. And then what? They don't look good again for another 7 weeks? Like, that's nuts. As a stylist, it's your responsibility to teach your client how to do their hair. And if you teach them properly, when they leave, you're not selling them anything. They will be buying. The last thing I want you to focus on, and the most important thing I want you to focus on, is understanding money in, money out. I know this is a generalized statement, but it's not uncommon to find a stylist that doesn't like math. We are more creative as an industry and as professionals. But I hate to break this to you, math is money. I don't need you to understand how to calculate the distance to the moon or do some extreme crazy calculus formula, but we need to understand basic math. Money in versus money out. Understanding a profit and loss statement is crucial to understanding how much money you're going to bring home at the end of the day. We also give away free products every month at www.nvenn.com/giveaway. We draw for the winner on the first of every month, so if by chance you don't win, make sure to enter again. I know I didn't get into a lot of the details of how to do those 5 things, but if you want more details, some strategy around how to implement these 5 things into your book of business, make sure to head on over to 10K in Play and sign up for the new course that we have going live. This course is teaching hairstylists how to earn more money and work less hours. It's all about leverage, baby. And take it from me, there is an easier way. So to sum up the 5 things that you want to do. First, you want to increase your profit producing activities. You should be doing profit producing activities for at least 80% of your day. The second thing you want to do is pre-book your income. No client should leave without having a day booked in your schedule. The third thing you want to do is create the unforgettable customer experience. People want to know that you're going to knock it out of the park every time they come to visit you. The fourth thing you want to do is implement an extra revenue stream, and the easiest way to do that is to retail. If you're retailing properly, you aren't selling, people are buying. The fifth and last thing that you want to do is understand your numbers. If and when you implement those 5 things into your hair business, your book of business, even if you are working for someone else, I just mean your clientele, you will start to make more money than you can imagine. It is easier than you think to hit 5 figures a month and working part-time hours as well. If you're feeling super ambitious about getting this extra retail revenue stream going for yourself and you don't want to break the bank, head on over to nvenn.com and check out our products. We are easy to stock and easy to sell. If you're a professional, we can set you up with a professional account. All you have to do is email info@nvenn.com. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will put both of those URLs and the email address down below in the description. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. The side where hairstylists make lots and lots of money.